Yeah. So you should you be putting different content on different
I use
platforms?
the same content across them all, pretty much.
Yeah.
So from my YouTube Shorts, Instagram, I don't even like TikTok as a platform. It's not been one that I've had much success on at all. So I steer clear of stuff that I've not seen success on personally. But I would put it on TikTok. Facebook Reels now are doing incredibly well in that way. So just putting it out into the same one. I've even heard advice. Now, I've put this to the test on my profile and it's worked for me. Getting one reel, right, and just posting the same reel 3 times on the same platform at the same time. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, a reel goes live. The same reel, I post again at 7:01 and then at 7:02. It sounds ludicrous, but one of those reels will outperform the other 2.
Okay.
Explain to me the logic. I don't know. No idea why. But then I just go back and I delete the other 2. So it's not a huge issue.
Is there a trend on that? Do you find that it's the first, second or third? Or is it like that it's
random.
Got traction? No, just traction.
Absolutely random. So if you think, again, not to go too technical, and I don't claim to speak to the platforms like a huge amount. And I look at the research papers and stuff that they do. But when a piece of content is distributed, it will basically allocate it and put it in front of the people that, number one, are following you, because it's like, well, if they're following you, they've got to be interested in what it is that you're sharing. So it takes it to like basically what it would call the people that are online at the time, your active people. It will look at, right, who are the top X%, 3%, 5% of the people following this account that are active right now that we should serve this piece of content up in front of to test whether it's something that they're interested in. If they watch it, engage with it, it then goes, right, if they are, let's put it to another few percent, see if they are. And then another few percent, and then another few percent. And what happens is that those views get accumulated until it reaches the percentage of people that go, nah, not for me, and scroll past it. And the moment that time is stopped being spent on that piece of content to the audience that it believes wants to see it, it stops dead. So you'll notice that an Instagram piece of content will keep going and going and going, and then suddenly, it's not being shown anymore. And what it's doing is, when you're, again, the logic behind it, this is my opinion, it's not fact, this one, but my opinion is that when you're sharing the same piece of content 3 times, and it's picking different demographics, and the first time that it shares it, if you're only posting it once, if it doesn't get that selection right, unfortunately it's going to die a slow death. But if you're giving it 3 opportunities to, it's got a higher probability of being served up to the people that actually want to see it. Now, again, I've not tested this long enough to say and recommend everybody doing this right now, but I do test everything. The reason why we've been around for so long is because I only just share what it is that we do. And you can see on my Instagram, I test this and it's there. I keep them both live for about 4 or 5 hours at a time. So 3 posts, 5 hours at a time. And after 5 hours, I delete the other 2 off. But it's something I just find fascinating.
So the algorithm is always changing, isn't it? Well, they say the algorithm's ever changing. So could that be 4 weeks down the line that the whole thing around that will change, or is it now pretty constant what's happening? So
I don't think there's one algorithm. I think there's hundreds of algorithms that they've probably got built. And again, just an opinion. Like, I don't know that for fact, right? But I imagine there's loads based on different behaviors that it's setting and modeling off. But like for me, human behavior is what this is based off, and human behavior does change. So what we're interested by, what captures our attention, changes by the day. So the US president only has to do something before suddenly the whole world is in absolute carnage and in chaos, right? And then suddenly everyone's talking about it, and you can't get away with it. You see one piece, then you'll see 100 pieces. Yeah. So it feeds off what it believes you want to see. It's why if you load up your Instagram and go onto like the magnifying glass, everybody's For You page is different. So what's on yours will be different to mine. Mine used to be working out, training, running. Now it's babies, marriage, and everything like that that's happening because my life's changing. So the platform is so quick at adapting to what it believes that you want to see. And so with it, as creators, and this is why getting the right advice is so important, like if you're still creating the same stuff that you were 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and you've not adapted to what the real hot topics are right now, you're just going to be left behind. And because there are other people that are doing it. And so they're the ones that are capitalizing on being very, very flexible, dynamic, creative with what they're doing.
So